Imagine finding a book so mysterious that after 600 years, nobody can figure out what language it's in. Not historians, not code breakers, and not artificial intelligence. Nobody. For hundreds of years now, some of the world's smartest people have tried to unlock its secrets. They've analyzed every page, every symbol, every illustration, and yet to this day, nobody knows what the book says. This is the story of the Voynich Manuscript, the most mysterious book on Earth. At first glance, the book doesn't seem too strange. It's old. Really old. The pages are yellow with age, and the drawings look like something from an ancient medieval book. But then you start looking closer. The text is written in a language that doesn't exist, or at least one that nobody recognizes. The pages are filled with strange symbols that look like letters, but don't belong to any known alphabet. There are no translations, no dictionaries, no clues. Just page after page of writing that has completely resisted human understanding. And somehow, that mystery has survived for over 600 years. The book gets its name from a rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich. In 1912, Voynich purchased the manuscript from a collection of old books in Italy. Almost immediately, he realized that he had found something unusual. Nobody knew who wrote it, nobody knew where it came from, and most importantly, nobody knew what it said. And as scholars began examining the manuscript, the mystery only got deeper. Carbon dating later revealed that the parchment used to create the book likely dates back to the 1400s. That means this isn't some modern prank. Somebody really spent years creating this thing. But why? And for whom? And the writing isn't the only mystery. The illustrations are just as strange. Many pages contain drawings of plants, at least things that look like plants. The problem is, most of them don't seem to exist. Researchers have spent decades trying to match them to the real species. Some of the drawings resemble known plants. Others appear to be a combination of several plants combined. And then there's the diagrams, circular charts, stars, symbols, and strange tubes connecting different objects. Then there's the pages that show groups of women standing in pools full of green liquid. Other pages look almost scientific, but nobody can agree on what any of it means. It's as if the book was created by someone familiar with our world, but it's describing something completely different. You're probably wondering, why can't modern computers solve it? After all, computers can beat world chess champions, translate dozens of languages, and analyze enormous amounts of data. Surely they can read one book. But that's where things get weird. When experts study the text, they discover that it doesn't behave like random nonsense. Certain symbols appear more frequently than others, some words show up repeatedly, patterns emerge. In fact, the text seems to follow the same rules found in real human languages. That's a huge clue, because it suggests that the manuscript may actually mean something. If it were a fake, it would be an incredibly sophisticated one, created hundreds of years before modern cryptography even existed. And yet, despite all those patterns, nobody can find a translation. Every single attempt has failed. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some people believe it's a secret code, used to hide scientific knowledge. Others think it's an unknown language that disappeared a long time ago. Some even think it may have been written by a crazy genius whose ideas were lost to history. And of course, there are those who believe the entire thing is an elaborate hoax, a medieval prank that somehow fooled the world for centuries. But there's a problem with that theory. Creating hundreds of pages convincing fake language by hand would have required a crazy amount of work, and it would have taken years. Why would anyone go through that much effort, especially in the 1400s? No theory can fully explain the evidence, and that's why the mystery remains alive. Today, researchers continue searching for answers. Linguists, historians, cryptographers, computer scientists, and artificial intelligence have all been brought into the investigation, yet the manuscript remains stubbornly silent. Every new breakthrough seems to create even more questions. It's one of the rare existing mysteries that the information age actually can't solve. In a world where nearly everything can be searched, translated, or explained, this book refuses to cooperate. Maybe one day someone will finally crack the code. Maybe the key to this language is hidden in a forgotten archive somewhere. Maybe a future AI system will discover a pattern that humans have missed for centuries. Or maybe the Voynich Manuscript will remain exactly what it's always been, a message from the past that nobody can understand. A reminder that even in today's technology age, there are still mysteries waiting to be solved. And somewhere, locked inside those pages, a voice from 600 years ago may still be trying to tell us something. We just haven't learned how to listen yet.